Hello everyone, and welcome back to Shadows Over Loathing. Oh, nice literal T-pose there, Mr. Codswell. Oh, you couldn't hold it. Oh well. Guess he spilled his tea! Anyways, welcome back. We are in the Gray County, checking off all these places. We ended off the Drexelstead because I couldn't figure out what to do with this. However, apparently I missed something very important. It's an impenetrable seeming wall of corn. Try to push through it. Apparently we have a maze. But you'll understand what I mean as soon as you see the spelling. Dirty joke. Okay. So we couldn't get into here because we don't have a coat hanger. Apparently there's one further in though, which is great. I think we're good to just go in. I do want to change my shoes, however. I haven't gotten new ones in a while. You know what? We haven't done the roly-roly in a while. We'll do the roly-roly. The maze. Somebody's been dumping a lot of broken appliances here. Radio appears to be missing a fuse and also a place to plug it in, but we're going to ignore that for now. Can't find any stations to attune it to, eh? Whatever this thing is, it's a cold one of those things. It's an old school wash tub, still full of soapy water. And full of soapy water. Water and soap pre-mixed for your convenience. Oh, you keep going. I don't know. These appliances range in quality from broken to trashed. A broken popcorn machine, in case you want any broken popcorn. Somebody must have thrown this fridge away because it was upside down. Let's see what else is wrong with it. It's got too many coils in it. A mana charge refrigeration coil. Can't figure out anything useful to do with it, you could always just sell it. I think I found one of those before and did in fact sell it. Arcane oven is still working. I don't think there's really anything we need here. Oh, is that a hobo? That's probably a hobo. We like hobos here. Glob of wet hair. Mmm, delicious. Yeah, cooking up some hair there, bud. A cold water bug egg. Okay. Don't know why it's cold, it was in a fire. How do you have a cup of wine? I mean, I guess I am fishing impossible items, but still. Gator punch. I don't know, keep going. A vine choker. I think we have several of those. Wow, I can just keep going. I'm gonna keep going until you tell me I can't anymore, game. I think this is the most fishing one spot is allowed so far. There we go. It's another wasp class. That's enough corn for one day. So I guess I normally would be getting corn from there. This hobo is humming cheerfully while roasting some corn. Hi there, I'm Cornelius. Pleased to meet you. Hi Cornelius, I'm Mr. Codsworth. What are you up to? Corn is what I'm up to, friend. Up to my neck in it. There is a lot of that around here, yeah. Sure is. Oh, let me tell you, I couldn't be happier. When you're a hobo, your food options are a bit scarce, you know? But you can do just about anything with corn. Muffins, fritters, bread, pudding, tamales on the cobs, you name it. Is your name really Cornelius? That's right. I don't believe in destiny, but that's a pretty wild coincidence, ain't it? Whew. I was afraid this was going to be the sort of routine where you hadn't noticed and I'd have to explain it. No. In fact, I think my name's probably the main reason Billy sent me here. Who's Billy? We don't talk about Billy. But we don't talk about Billy. Huh, okay. Do you know any hobo code you can teach me? As a matter of fact, I know several hobo code words. Are they all? They are all corn related, yes. He writes them down on a corn husk for you. You know, there's a big hobo camp setting up near Ocean City. They've got a nice community going. It'd be better than this cornfield for sure. Thanks. But I like it here. Look at all this corn. Nah, I feel pretty good about my situation. Tell him a fib. Well, that's a shame. I heard a rumor that the king of the hobos really loves corn. I mean, it's just a rumor, but they say he loves corn so much that he might choose his heir based on who brings the most corn to the camp. You mean I could be the corn prince? Maybe. Is that a pun? Nearly. Well, I'm sold. He loads up a wheelbarrow with corn and scampers away, inasmuch as someone can do that while pushing a wheelbarrow. This maze is impassable in that direction. Yes, this place is literally a maze. To avoid getting lost, I do have a map. Huh. The crows in this place must be absolutely terrifying if this crazy thing is necessary. If you'll recall correctly, I am the best scarecrow in the world. It ain't any less freakish up close. I mean, can't I terrify it by the fact that I'm a better scarecrow than it? I mean, that is legitimately a pretty freaky scarecrow, I won't lie. Where's Gabby? Why is Gabby not with us? Oh, this thing has a lot of health. I didn't even look at it. A horrible scarecrow. Oh, look at that jig it dances as it runs! Badass attack, too, I won't even lie. Yeah, you're dead. You won. You'd be a real hero to the crows if any had been around to see it. Severed scarecrow face, nightmare fuel, and a convenient portable form factor. This broad-brimmed straw hat will prevent you from being afraid of anything that approaches you from above. Excellent. Okay, but I am the best scarecrow. I just want that established. Okay, first we're gonna go back and get Gabby, because I really don't know where she is. Gabby, where'd you go? Gabby is over here with snacks. Oh, nice, thanks. An extra fatty pate. This puck of pate has a congealed coating of translucent duck fat, protecting it from the elements and also from being appetizing enough to eat. Pate? Did you make this yourself? Yes. Where did you get the liver? Found it. Okay. So I guess that's where Gabby was. Wonder when she disappeared. Even you, good king, must nap from time to time. A burned-out truck cab in a ditch looks like an ideal spot, but you awake in the dirt, limbs stretched and tied by a bunch of nasty little elven creatures. A trap. Ropes be damned, clobber these guys. Snap the ropes. The elvish creatures are impressed by your show of strength. They proclaim you a new god. Or they lose interest in the whole thing. Either way, they wander off. I think it's the god one. Okay. Hi, Gabby. Welcome back. Alright, let's see what the map has to offer. First, we'll go this way. There should be nothing here. Oh. What? I see. Woman in surgical gloves, gaze lost in the depths of the maze. Hello. I'm Dr. Sarah. Do you have an appointment? I didn't know I needed one to be in a cornfield. What are you doing out here? Yeah, she's on the opposite side she should be on. Oh, general dentistry. Cleansing, cleanings, implants, etc. I mean, what are you doing in a cornfield? Huh. Now that you mention it, I don't really remember. You don't look happy. I don't get too many patients in this cornfield, you know. I'm worried my wet finger is getting rusty. Your what now? wet finger? Oh, sorry. That's what we dentists call the finger we poke around in your mouth, because of how it gets wet. Suddenly, I don't feel very well. You need some dental work done? Would you mind if I did some? If only for practice? Sure, okay. Okay, picture your mouth as wide as it can go, and then multiply that by 10, and that's what I want. You struggle and strain to accommodate her long rubber-gloved fingers as they make thorough prodding investigations in your back molars. You've got beautiful teeth. I'm just going to suggest a few changes. There we go, all finished. An out-of-practice dentist has scrambled your mouth like a word search. Oh shit. There's a mirror? A what? Not happy with my teeth situation. No, and if I'm candid, I know that's not my best work. Would you give me a chance to put it right? It's gonna get worse. Oh my god. Fine, give it a try. You won't be sorry. Ooh, is that... wait. Okay, well never mind what I said a second ago. No teeth at all. I have no teeth in my mouth and I must scream. This is awful. What? Oh, I hear that. I want my ear. I appreciate you bearing with me. I don't like to leave a job unfinished. I always say, if it were up to me, we wouldn't call it dentistry. We'd call it dentist do. Dentist try. Oh my god. Will you give me one last chance to fix your teeth? Yes is the answer to the question I think you're asking. Yes, please. Dr. Sarah asks you to say ah, which is about all you can. While your mouth is hanging open, she rummages around for something in her purse. Oh, thank goodness. Imagine if I'd just thrown them away. A beautiful new set of pearly whites with enough bite to disembowel a leopard. So we now have a full set of dentures. That's great. Unless those are real teeth, in which case I am very concerned. You know, let's say that's enough practice for today. But hey, I ended up with a net +1 to Moxie, so that's not bad. You still don't seem very happy, Dr. Sarah. I'm just thinking that your average patient is more at ease having treatment in a modern dental surgery than a labyrinthian cornfield. Yeah, I can say that was a problem for me for sure. I'd like my little patch here to feel like more of a dentist's office. And it's missing something that says dentist. A sign? What? A sign that says dentist. I was speaking more metaphorically than that. I mean, if you happen to find one, sure. But no, guess again. Chairs? No, you don't need those for dentistry. God gave us legs for a reason. I'm thinking of something else. Mouthwash? That's important, sure, but I've already got plenty of it in my purse. Here, help yourself. When you think about it, mouthwash is a really gross word for something so nice and clean and refreshing. Teeth? Teeth, that's it, precisely. We'd all feel comfortable with a lot more teeth around. Would you mind looking out for an anatomical teeth model? Or anything else that looks like teeth? Besides corn, I have plenty of that. She wants us to find her teeth. What do you make of these? If I'm not mistaken, those teeth belong to a grandfather. You want them? You asked for teeth. Oh no, what I'm looking for is like a whole set of teeth, not Lucy's. I see. That's interesting. Did Gabby leave us again? No, okay, Gabby's supposedly still here. Alright, so supposedly... yeah, this is Sissy. A glum-looking little girl stands here listlessly pulling the petals off a cornflower. Hello there. Oh, what's so good about it? What? Oh, sorry, I wasn't really listening. What's your name? Cecilia. That's a really pretty name. Everyone calls me Sissy. Oh, well that's fine too. What are you doing in this cornfield? Nothing. I mean, why are you here? I got in a fight with my little brother Billy. I don't remember what we were talking about. I don't see the connection. He sent me here. This is where he sends everything he doesn't like. Oh, is this gonna be a parody of that one Twilight Zone episode with the little kid with reality bending powers, and all the adults are like terrified but doing what he wants. Brothers can be tricky. Do you like it here? I don't know. I've been here so... Oh, I bet that's why the dentist is here, too. He had a dentist appointment and didn't like it. I just don't even really remember how. Everything here is just... She gestures around listlessly. It's just corn. What is there to like or not like? What would that even mean? Wow. You are way too long for this level of ennui. Ennui. You miss a lot of things from before? I miss the sun. It's always so gray and cloudy here. It never even turns into nighttime. At first it was fun to not have a bedtime. Now it's just confusing. I miss my cat. He was lovely and black. He probably still is, I guess. I miss ice cream. There's nothing to eat here except corn. I used to like corn. Now it's just corn. I miss my teddy. Might be too old for him now. Not sure how old I am, but I miss him anyway. I miss my friends. Mainly I miss my best friend Darla. She was really good at jump rope. I probably missed her birthday. I might have missed a lot of her birthdays. Brought you some ice cream. I've got an extra cold ice cream cone and you can have it. Be careful, it's super cold. Oh, thank you. But ice cream's supposed to be cold, right? She takes a bite. Takes a bite of the ice cream and her eyes widen. Oh, gosh. Yeah, but this way you can eat it a lot slower, and it'll last longer. Thanks, mister. You're welcome. Rather be home. Alright, well, maybe we can get her home at some point. And then over here is where the dentist was supposed to be. Loose coat hanger. Thank you. The wardrobe stands alone here like the proverbial cheese. Sadly, it doesn't contain a portal to a magical world of fantasy. I guess you could cut a hole in the back, then at least it would contain a portal to a magical world of corn. What it does contain is an assortment of drab church clothes for a small boy. Nothing here is your size of determination. So I'm just going to go back really quick. Do this. The car is mostly full of old receipts, but there's a jewelry box in the glove compartment. Baby stone bracelet, old engagement ring, just sell it. From a prior engagement. Anaerobic ring. Right now, this ring presents oxidation in its immediate vicinity. In the future, it will also prevent exercise. I see. Back this way. Oh, sorry, Sissy, I didn't mean to visit you. You were trapped, if I do recall. Creamed corn. This looks like an ice cream truck, but the label makes a slightly different claim. Hi there, I'm Ike Bremen, the creamed corn man. Sure doesn't roll off the tongue the way it used to. You're selling creamed corn out of an ice cream truck? Yeah, well, if I had some ice, I could sell you some ice cream. If I had some cream. Say, you seem like a guy who doesn't have an expensive truck to keep an eye on and is free to come and go as he pleases. If you could do me a couple of favors, I'd appreciate it. How'd you get in here? Last thing I remember is telling the kid I was out of bomb pops. He was like ages ago. Are you still out of bomb pops? Even more than I was then. What's your sales pitch on this creamed corn? Well, it's that sweet corn goodness you know and love, but in creamed form. Although for clarity, I should point out that it doesn't have any cream in it. It's more creamed in the sense of being mashed into a smooth paste. But hey, if you're lactose intolerant, this might just be the stuff you're looking for. Sure. Coming right up. Hold out your hand, I'm out of cones. Ike plops a big scoop of creamed corn into the palm of your hand. A handful of dairy-free creamed corn. That is, corn that's been pulverized until creamy. This is good for both the lactose intolerant and the corn intolerant. Thanks. I need cream, and a lot of it, like a barrel of it. plus a part to make my freezer unit work again. I bet we can go back to the sandwich and get the cream. What part? I don't know. I'm not really a real mechanically minded guy. It's a thingy that makes the insides of the box cold. Here's your freezer part. Hey, yeah, that looks familiar. Thanks, buddy. Give me a second to hammer this in and change my sign. Iced corn. I'm gonna buy some iced corn. A frozen ear of corn makes a tasty treat if there is literally no other food available. Thanks. Selling iced corn now? Yep. I had a big bin of popsicles leftover popsicle sticks. So I made, oh nuts, I should have called them corn sickles, huh? Well, too late to change the sign now. When you say leftover popsicle sticks, do you mean leftover from eating the popsicles? Yeah. Right. Okay, so I don't have his cream and I don't have the other thing. Alright, well, that's the thing. So what did he need again? Barrel of cream. Didn't he need ice? I have a block of ice. I guess we just needed the refrigeration unit. Is this stalk of evil corn the cause of this malevolent maze? Or is it the other way around? Or is it all just a coincidence? Perhaps we'll never know. Oh well. A serious-looking man in a military dress uniform is pacing around this area of the maze. Excuse 10! Name, rank, and serial number! Sir Codsworth the third, fair to middling, and, 6? Oh, likely story. How do I know you aren't a spy? Spy for who? Crows? You know damn well who I mean. Those dirty blues. Blues? Are you talking about the Blue Cola Army? You're damn right I am. And I won't stand for any of their filthy espionage tactics. Sir, the Cola Wars ended almost a full decade ago. Oh, yes. That's true. Excuse me. Something about this place makes it easy to forget. At ease, then. You may address me as Colonel Benedetto. Oh, wrong voice. Nice to meet you, Colonel. So, how are things? By things, I presume you're referring to troop morale? You have troops here? Certainly. The milkman, and the dentist, and the ice cream man, and the, little girl. Those people aren't... Yes, I know they ain't soldiers. I know that, huh? Okay, how's their morale? Well, right now, I'd rate it a 3 out of 10. Terrible. Better than it has been, but not by much. We're in no shape to withstand a blue assault. How did you get here? That information is on a strictly need-to-know basis, soldier. You don't have clearance. Come on, Colonel, this isn't a military operation. No, I suppose not. Nevertheless, I'm not at liberty to discuss it. Loose lips sink ships. What ships? Well, whatever. Why don't you just leave? You think we haven't tried? This maze twists upon itself and warps the senses in ways that make escape impossible. Huh? I don't seem to have any trouble coming and going. How did you get here in the first place? I saw a weird house next to a cornfield and just sort of walked in. Aha! You weren't banished here. Therefore, the maze has no motivation to keep you here. Banished? Huh? I've said too much already. Shucks. What about the hobo? Who, Cornelius? What about him? Well, it seems like he was banished here, but he didn't seem to have any trouble leaving. Of course not. The man's a hobo. Their freedom of travel is practically a paranormal ability. Wish we'd had a few during the war. They'd made excellent scouts. Well, they could be trusted to come back. Huh. Weird. What's up with that weird spiky black horn? We referred to that as maze. Right, yeah, of course you do. Our investigations into its nature have so far proven inconclusive. Do you mean incornclusive? No, I do not. Oh, okay. Is that literally it? That's literally it, okay. That was the kernel. Oh, cat ran off. Hi, kitty cat, could you not run off? Starts on the left there. I can kind of get to it in time to interact with it. Maybe if I had milk, which I think we can get to the left of here. This box is full of disused, disregarded, and slowly disintegrating toys. Jeez, how long have these been here? Dig around until you find a teddy bear arm, and then you dig a little deeper to reveal that the arm is attached to an entire bear. A teddy bear, in that sweet spot where it's worn out enough to be charming, but not worn out enough to be super creepy. After several false alarms, you find some false teeth. The kind with a little wind-up motor for when Grandpa was too tired to chew his food himself. A pair of dentures with an over-tightened music box mechanism jammed into them. Give it 20 years or so and these will be all the rage. I went for nothing, and congratulations, I found it. Lol. A sullen milkman. Hi there, are you a milkman? Oh, yeah. Milkman Stan, that's me. How'd you end up here? I don't want to talk about that. Why so glum, chum? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. None of the others will listen to me complain anymore. That's a red flag. For starters, it's extremely boring here, and I don't have anything to read except my sign. Let me tell ya, after a couple of times, the twist at the end really loses its thrill. What? And you know what's even worse than that? I'm allergic to corn. If I eat even a single kernel, my face swells up like a frog on a bicycle pump. Oh, jeez. What have you been eating? Just the leaves and husks. On the bright side, I bet I've got the cleanest colon in the Tri-County area. And then there's, listen to all of his complaints, by the way. And then there's the weather. Can you believe this weather? It seems fine. It never changes. It's just this gray, slightly chilly nothing, always. I don't understand how the corn even grows here. It never rains. Would that be worse if it was raining? It would be novel, at least. Yeah, I guess that's... And then I have to deal with some cat running around. It got up my bow tie while I was sleeping and totally shredded it. I look like some kind of degenerate. Gee, that's a shame. I can't even try to catch it and eat it, because I'm also allergic to cat meat. How can you be allergic to cat meat? No, and there's a crazy dentist who hangs out on the other side of the cornfield, who keeps trying to talk to me about calcium. I tried to tell her, lady, I just sell milk. I don't know anything about the chemical properties of calcium in relation to teeth and bones. Aw, she's probably just trying to start a conversation because she's lonely. Yeah, lonely like a fox. I've seen the way she looks at my teeth. And the worst thing, you wanna know what the worst thing is? Sure? I've got corns. Corns! Like the kind you get on your feet. Little painful wads of callus. Not only are they painful and annoying, I'm just constantly being taunted by how on the nose it is. Anyway, thanks for listening. I don't meet a lot of new people, as you can imagine. Sure. They don't call me Milkman Stan on account of not selling milk. It's 3,000 meat per barrel. Are you joking? It's the only milk in the maze. Geographical monopoly. I have smaller quantities available, and you're experiencing a cash shortfall at the moment. They're listed on the sign there. Okay, I'll come back. I might be able to get a barrel of cream from... Probably only need a saucer for the cat. I Hello, Crow. Okay. We'll be back. We want to go to Cream. That was in Crystal Drake. The town of Sandwich. A strange low... Oh, cows. Yes, yes. So check it out. Terrible decision to make, but I guess we don't have a story otherwise. So, you discover a small clearing in the woods where several shadow cows are grazing idly around a large shadowy bell. Every now and then, one of them moves, except it sounds like ooh, with a lot of bass and reverb. How did they get all the way here from the farmlands? It probably isn't good news. They certainly aren't good moves. Haha. Alright, well, it's a shadow battle, which you know what that means. Hot damage. You won! There won't be any weird shadow cows standing around quietly grazing in the middle of nowhere on your watch. Nope. What ring am I wearing? Yeah, that's what I thought. Hi, can you sell me a barrel of cream? Oh, I already have sandwich cream. Yeah, okay, so then this doesn't help. Actually, if I go to the hardware store, oof. And roll my way back over here. Instead of the X on your map. There we go. Back over here. My god, this place has a lot of shadow entities. Got that one done. Back to Sandwich, into the outhouse, and will you let me buy a barrel of cream? Can I not have one? I would like a barrel of cream, please. Ugh, what a waste of time. Okay, well, good to know. Back to the Maize Maze. Thank you. Okay, so Hobo's gone. Dr. Sarah winds up a teeth and lets him rip. Oh look, they're fun. Thank you. That'll be a beautiful addition to my cornfield surgery. I agree. You know what would really make this feel like a dentist's office? A popcorn machine. Popcorn always makes me think of the movie theater where my dentist used to operate. Plus, it'll make cleanings much more interesting. Lady? Right over here. You fold the machine up and put it in your pocket. It's one of the folding kinds. If you want to keep moviegoers fed without losing money, you'll have to make some concessions. Wow, I've never had a patient quite like you. You brought me a popcorn machine and decorative teeth, and you were so understanding about the accidents I made in your mouth. And you really put a smile on my face. Maybe you should be the dentist. Aw, shucks. Look how wet your fingers are already. You'd be a natural. I'm blushing. Is that it? I guess so. Should get rid of this. Yes, I have perfect teeth, I know. Okay, and then we've got the teddy bear for Sissy. I think I saw your cat. Really? I didn't know he was in here. Poor ghost. I bet he'd find me if I set out a saucer of milk for him. That's probably true. Found your teddy bear. Well, I found a teddy bear, which might be yours. Oh yes, that's Mr. Grizzles. Gee, he smells kinda musty. Poor Mr. Grizzles, how long has it been? Thank you so much, this makes me feel a lot better. Yeah, well, I'll get your cat too, don't worry. So we're gonna have to spend 3,750 meat here on milk. Buy a barrel. Thank you for your patronage. Specifically, the large quantity of meat your patronage involved. Actually, I need the 1,500 as well. Here you go, cheapskate. And a glass. Enjoy! Is this supposed to be beige? Yes, this is supposed to be this beige. So I had 8,000-ish meat, and now I have nearly 3. Yeah, don't drink that. Got a small quantity of milk in the saucer, in case you need it for some kind of mixed-up tea party or something. More and older milk than you'll ever need. Alright, so the glass of milk is our main quest. Here's your barrel. Milk, eh? Nice, that'll be the nearest thing to cream I've tried yet. I've already forgotten his voice. Thanks. Well, let me just change my sign here, and I'll be right back with you. Creamed ice. Oh my god. Creamed ice? Yeah. It turns out there's more to making ice cream than just ice and cream. I don't have the equipment for it here, but I got pretty close, I think. Huh, okay. Here you go, and as thanks for your help, I put it in one of the few bowls I have left. I cans you a bowl of something that is not entirely dissimilar from ice cream. It's probably as close to this as this cornfield is going to get to regular ice cream. 3 HP regen and 1 AP regen, not bad. Hi, can I leave saucer of milk, please? I have the saucer of milk. How do I... My dude, how do I put it down? Do I give it to the little girl? just happen to have one. Oh, thank you. This milk seems a little vintage? Yeah. Well, it's probably fine. She sets the saucer down, and after a little while, the corn stalks rustle, and the cat you saw before appears with an inquisitive meow. Oh, Ghost, it is you! I missed you so much. Thanks, mister. I bet I never would have found him without your help and my meat. I like it a lot better now that you've helped me out. I hope I can figure out how to get home someday. Until then, this isn't such a bad place. Thank you. 3 cold armor. Ghost's frigid nose has steeled you against further coldness. Now we'll keep sprigs. Alright, cool. I think that's most of what we can do in this place, except for, you know, get the hell out of here. Crows are usually very wary around humans, not because they're high-strung or cowardly, but because they're very intelligent. They're aware of the fact that their bones are thin and hollow, and that humans are much bigger than they are. This crow knows what it means for the tables to be turned. It spreads its wings in an intimidating display and makes a sound like a rusty garage door had a baby with a burst of radio static. Much better than ordinary corn, eh? While that's not outside the realm of possibility, lots of people make friends with crows, primarily by feeding them. The crows live in a possibly infinite dimension-warped cornfield, though. Or this crow, and from the looks of him, he's taking full advantage of that situation. So it's probably a non-starter, unless you've got something that's much better than ordinary corn. I guess not. Okay, apparently if we had a giant cornbread or a crow feather, we might be able to spook it by wearing the scarecrow stuff. We can also, now that we've talked to him, go back to that wardrobe and get him a good bow tie. Doing so will cut his prices in half, which is really annoying. Oh yeah, there is indeed a bow tie here. Pretty sure bow ties are one size fits all, so the milkman would probably appreciate this. Remember that dire corn holder that we gave to the lizard man hobo? Yeah, we could have used it on this, which is frustrating. Here's a new bow tie for you. Well, hey, thanks. That's a sharp-looking piece of finery. That makes me feel a little better, in fact. I think I'll celebrate by lowering my prices a little. Well, now that I've got this nice bow tie, it just reminds me of how snappy I used to look before my hat got all dirty. I see. You seem to be able to move in and out of this nightmare labyrinth freely for some reason. Any chance you'd want to take my hat to be laundered? Thank you. Here, please don't show this to anyone else. It's very embarrassing to my professional sensibilities. Secret is that it's a hat. Look, whenever secret has to be some kind of earth-shattering revelation. And I think we can actually clean it in the hobo's pot. Nope. Ah, here we go. Milkman's clean hat. Milkman's sins have been washed away. Something about dandruff. Okay, can I make cornbread? Probably not. Nope. Now back up here. Oh wow, practically good as new. Thanks, this definitely calls for a celebration. Have some milk. On the house? No, but somewhat less off the house than it was before. Oh my god, I could have saved so much fucking money. Oh, I'm low-key mad about that. That's fine. As for this... God, I have 2 Dutch stones. Okay, well that didn't work. Alright, we're just gonna beat it up. Heck with it. This one doesn't respect my authority as the most powerful scarecrow to have ever lived. Now it must die. You won! Let's just hope that no other crow saw that, or you'll be Corvid enemy number 1 for current and future generations of them. Massive can of cocktail onions is the sole occupant of this little diverticulum. Historians are baffled by what possible sequence of nonsense could have resulted in this being a thing. And I think that's literally all we can do here. We can't get them out, unfortunately. We can't solve their issue. But, you know, we made all their lives a little bit easier. Oh, I got an achievement. Esprit de corps. Well, right now I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. And by gum, that's better than I've ever seen them. I've received field reports that this is your doing, soldier. Well, I think you've earned yourself a promotion. Gosh. Colonel pulls out a pair of fancy military epaulettes and hands them to you with a snappy salute. Just make it so anybody who looks at your shoulders will know how good you are at shooting stuff. Cool. And that's the Drexel stat. Apparently there's nothing that can be done about the house, and there's possible going to be an update later that adds an ending regarding a certain character, but that's all I can see. So that's the milk taken care of. Next up, why don't we do the 4 compound? The Montgomerys are farm folk. They've been on this land for generations. Well, that's all about to change. There's a big foreclosure sign on the front fence of the old Montgomery farm. You turn the foreclosure sign upside down. That will slow the bank down. Jesus. Alright, how much XP we got? 626. Let's do a bit of casual reading then, shall we? That gives Slee's armor. What is my current armor's at? Stench and Cold are the ones that are currently suffering the most. Stench is easy to deal with one of my face wrap things. It's hot armor. Yeah. I guess we'll increase our max HP. Cool. We now have 55 max HP. And this is also probably a good spot to leave it off here for today. So thank you to everyone for joining me. I hope you had fun. And I will see you all next time for some more Shadows Over Loathing.